Thank you for being a coach who realizes that measuring the impact of our work matters, both to our profession and to the organizations we support. The ROI Estimator is a way to distinguish yourself as a confident coach who uses an objective tool to show the impact you have. By leveraging our ROI Estimator, you can provide a cost-benefit metric for each client you coach. In this short video, I'll walk you through our ROI Estimator, providing tips and best practices for incorporating it into your coaching practice. A best practice is to mention your use of the ROI Estimator in your coaching agreement, so that clients aren't surprised when you ask them to walk through it. We also recommend clarifying who will receive the client ROI report, and separately, who will receive the summary ROI report, which includes only total costs, total financial impacts, and the % return on investment. The estimator is typically used toward the end of the coaching engagement, but it can also be used at specific intervals if coaching is ad hoc or ongoing, such as with a coaching retainer. You could plan to discuss ROI together in one of your final coaching sessions, or set up a separate time dedicated to estimating ROI together. When you're ready to use the tool, go to our landing page, click Get Started, then ROI of Leadership Coaching. Enter client and coach names and emails, and note that we take confidentiality seriously. These are only used for administrative purposes, like emailing your report to you. The cost of using the ROI Estimator is indicated. Choose whether you want the invoice sent to the coach, client, or another point of contact. In order to calculate ROI, we need to estimate the cost of the coaching engagement. Indicate how much was paid for coaching services, including travel and the costs of all tools and resources. Next, estimate the amount of time the client invested in coaching. At minimum, this number should reflect the number of hours that you met for coaching sessions, but also include time invested in preparing for coaching, doing coaching homework, and corresponding between meetings. Similarly, estimate the amount of time that others dedicated to this client's coaching engagement for alignment meetings, 360 reviews, scheduling sessions, and even securing you as a coach. Note that this tool is designed to estimate ROI, not calculate it precisely, so it's okay if you're off by an hour here or there. To be comprehensive and conservative in our measurement, don't underestimate the amount of time that's involved. Finally, select the option that best represents your client's annual salary. If you elect to skip this item, the estimator will base calculations on the average U.S. salary for a senior leader. Please note, if there's any delay between completion of Part 1 and Part 2, click Save. You'll be prompted to log in or create a JotForm account. Once logged in and saved, the link to return to your form will be emailed to you. Note that you can only have one form in progress at any given time. Next, when you're ready to estimate the impacts of coaching with your client, click Next. Part 2 begins with a short video designed to help clients understand the purpose and value of measuring ROI. It then asks clients to estimate the impact of coaching in 4 domains: communications, stress and well-being, engagement, and capability. For each domain, first indicate the degree to which coaching had an impact. If the client indicates that coaching had a small, moderate, or large impact, the tool will calculate the value based on peer-reviewed research in the organizational and social sciences. In some cases, the form will also ask additional questions to inform calculations. As you go through the interview, skip the domains that aren't applicable. It's perfectly reasonable for coaching to impact only 1 or 2 of the areas we've included. Note that the ROI Estimator allows for negative impacts in addition to positive ones. For example, it allows for a client to say that coaching increased their stress, and even that coaching decreased their engagement. While we trust that coaching has an overall positive impact, allowing for negative effects removes positivity bias. Next, the form asks the client to indicate whether coaching brought value in the form of skill development, strategic planning or thinking, retention, work efficiency, and/or revenue. Select the additional domains that are relevant and respond to the prompts provided. Toward the end, the estimator provides space to capture additional impacts of coaching. These open-ended comments will be included on the client ROI report. Finally, consider opting into research on the impact of coaching. All research data is stripped of both client and coach identifiers. When done, click Submit so that your ROI report is delivered to you via email. Delivery is immediate upon submission, so check your spam and junk folders if you don't see the report in your inbox. We strongly recommend that client and coach walk through the report together. It's a great opportunity to see how the changes clients make impact themselves, others, and the business. The client report begins with a short overview, followed by a breakdown of coaching costs, a breakdown of financial impacts, and the percent return on investment. Page 2 contains the client's notes on additional impacts of coaching, if provided. In addition to the client report, you'll receive a summary report, which contains total costs, total financial impacts, and the percent return on investment. This report is designed to share with those who make decisions about coaching investments. What all can you do with your client's ROI reports? Within the confines of your confidentiality agreement, we hope that you'll share it with your company, perhaps even using it as a chance to discuss the financial benefits that coaching can have and drive the expansion of coaching opportunities. We also hope that you'll reference ROI in anonymous client case studies and as evidence of past performance. It's time for companies to treat leadership development like business development, and your use of the ROI estimator can make this possible.